Hey, how's it going? I am in Phrom Phong and I'm gonna go to Bangkok. Should take less than 15 minutes on the train. Have a look around. And we've arrived, Bangkok Station, just one stop past On Nut, my old stomping grounds. That is where you'll find on Sukhumvit Soi 50 a Lotus. Right across the street from that, on the other side of On Nut Station. And you can almost see On Nut Station off in the distance, so it's not that far a walk, or take the one train stop. You'll find a Tops Market down in the basement and a smaller movie theater up on the third floor. I'm gonna head off to the right on Sukhumvit Soi 62. I see a life building down there and a hospital. Take a look around. Right at the BTS station, I see this Symphony building. I will assume it's condos. I see people hanging their laundry out, but it might be a hotel. Not positive. And just on the other side of 62 is Soi 99. There's a Jets 24-hour fitness right at the base of the steps. A couple of gas stations in the area. There's a Shell right under the BTS station. And right here, I think it's just called Bangkok Gas, with a KFC in the parking lot. Next to the KFC, they also have a Subway and something called a Jones Salad. I've just walked up 100 feet since Sukhumvit, and it's just some smaller businesses. There are some places, well, I think that's actually on the other street, but it's just a 3-story apartment place called the DS Place. Let me get a shot here. So you might be able to find some smaller, affordable options. There's another 3-story building. Some really cool looking 3-story walk-ups. And over here is, I guess it's an MG dealership. And this little Soi is listed as, I think it's Sukhumvit Soi 62 number 1. Although my eyes aren't so good. I'm looking across the way there. So let's take a peek and see what's down Soi 1. We've got this 3-story building right off the bat. That's the main building in the area, the Life. I'm assuming it'll be Life on 62. And there's that other building. I can't see how to enter. I guess you enter from over here somewhere. And this is a Thai visa, work permit, marriage registration service. A couple of businesses in this this cool little building. Genuine VW parts. Okay, it's a parts store. And there's been a couple of motorbikes roaring through here, so I guess this connects down the way, in which case I'm going to turn around and head back on 62. But that is the IDEO building, which is very close. Let me get out of the way here. That's very close to the Bangkok BTS station. It's actually more in between On Nut and Bang. Okay, so I've walked back in the direction of the BTS station. I'm not sure what this side Soi is, but that's the BTS station at the end. So it looks like a bunch of restaurants and street food that I'm sure will be more popular in the evening. You can see Sukhumvit at the end there. And I'm not going to keep going. I just want to see what this building is, then I'll double back to, well, this is interesting. See, I like to get out and just find all these little hidden spots. That, again, is the Life building on the main Soi 62. Look at this cool old house. That's just old school. So let's see what this building is, and then well, I'm gonna walk to the end there just to see where it goes. It looks like he's going left, but I'm not sure if you can also make a right and head back towards Sukhumvit. Yep, well, I think you can. Here comes a car. Now this is the Tompit building. Military research. And the alley down below, I'm not sure what that is. Food maybe. Pretty yellow building. It looks like it's more an office building. And I'm kind of far down the Soi now, this side Soi. I might even be connecting to another Soi down here. We'll find out. Yeah, it's just a little alley down here. Again, there's the Life building to get your boundaries. And it's just an alley that appears to go all the way back to Sukhumvit, that's an interesting looking building. And then it goes off in this direction. Yeah, I'm tempted to see what's back there. I'm just out on my walk, and then I'll double back around and start up on 62. I'm curious, that's just, maybe it's still a part of 62. Sometimes when it fractures off in different fingers like that, it's still the same street. Here's the 1,000,009 supplies and service. I'm not sure what that is. It's pretty quiet back here for a Monday, about going on 3 in the afternoon. Okay, I found something hidden away back here. It's called My House. Well, there's 2 of them. There's the what is that, Via Residence and My House on the left. They look like pretty small units, but that might come at a very affordable price, and you're a nice easy walk to the BTS. Tower A, so I assume there's a couple of towers. Rent Tower A, it says. Here's the little office. Oh, they have an elevator. And My House with some kind of library down below. Yeah, many people come up on Newt. Used to be the place to go for a little bit more affordable housing. Now on Newt's kind of catching up to the rest of downtown Bangkok, and people are heading down the train further towards Udom Suk and Bering. This is one stop past on Newt, and I'll bet you can get a heck of a deal. It just is nice and quiet back here, but you'll have to look that up. And the BTS is going to be back down this alley a good 200 meters. I am going to double back and take that right turn and get on 62 once again. Once I peek around this corner. If it's just all private homes, then I'll double back. Here's something Zep Easy. It's all in Thai, but I assume it's a restaurant. Yeah, this is all residential. There might be some little buildings hid away back here. You'll have to get out here and explore if this is an area that's, very interesting to you. But I'm just gonna check out the main 62 for now. So I'm gonna go back the way I came from and go down the way and take a right, get back on 62. And I actually walked back here further than I thought. So I'm almost positive that Via building is not on 62. It's on 60 or whatever the corresponding numbers are. We're getting, as we go deeper down the way here, 62, 64, 68, etc., past Soi 50 in the on Newt area. And I'm back on the main 62, and I'm a dummy. That's Soi 1 going off in that direction. And this was Soi 4, where we just went down and explored. Next to the MG shop is a Ford dealership. I'm sure there's larger dealerships in town, but I only see 4 or 5 cars on display. A couple of Rangers. I'm not sure what that is, if it's an Explorer or whatever the SUV is Ford sells over here. And the Life Sukhumvit 62, it's probably the largest building in the area. You'll find Lifes all over Bangkok and Thailand. Across the street from the Life, the Marcy Hotel, 6 stories. And I'm not sure what this is. It's all in Thai. My guess would be a restaurant. Looks like a restaurant and a lot of parking. Some cool old school 3-story walk-up across the way. I see a dental clinic. I like these walk-ups. I go to the Freeze Green Movie Club over on Soi 22, and I believe it's his home. I think he lives up on either the top floor, or maybe it's a 4-story walk-up, and then well, no, I guess it's a bottom floor and then 3 more stories. So I think he lives on the top 2 floors, and the bottom 2 are his own private movie club, and those places are just nice. They remind me of well, once they're tricked out, they remind me of like old school lofts. And there is a school of music, piano and English. And we're now coming up to Sukhumvit Soi 62, Soi 6, and we were on Soi 4. So I'm gonna assume, like where that SUV is going, that was the alley that I saw. It'll just go to the back of the Life building. And there's a large hospital here. And I'm sure I'll butcher the name. Is it Romjarak Hospital? Sukhumvit 62. Looks like a beautiful facility. And right across the street from the hospital there are some businesses. I'm not sure what they are, but see, this is an example of, it looks like they took these 4-story walk-ups and just kind of turned them into beautiful homes back here. Next to the hospital, you have a Gloria Jean's Coffee. And from where we're at back here, you can see the BTS train tracks off in the distance. Maybe 6-minute walk if you're walking slow to get to the BTS station. And it looks like I'm kind of running out a neighborhood up ahead. There's a big highway overpass, and then this kind of turns into another highway. I'll at least walk down to the other main street there. I'm not sure what it is, and see what's around. Oh, and there's a pad thai shop here, Pad Thai Fatalu. He has, in the food court at the Emporium, he has a booth. It's not super cheap. It's like 270 baht for a really, really good homemade pad thai. Again, not the best price in town, but it's really delicious. I think he's one of these like up and coming type chefs. And there's the backside of those 4-story walk-ups. They've converted into beautiful homes like that Freeze Green. He's more in between some active businesses, like a little market downstairs, and the owners of the market live upstairs. But he's just turned his whole deal into a cool movie club. Check it out, Freeze Green. I think it's 400 baht or maybe 500 baht a year to be a member, and then you can come in and watch movies. There's a little 9-seat sitting area, but there's also a bar area. Everybody just sits around and talks about the movies. Now that is busy Rama 4 down at the end there. I saw a sign said Rama 4 is coming up. I'm tempted to see what's down here. Maybe I'll go to Rama 4 and then double back. Right across from the hospital, really large compound with high walls and fence posts on top of the walls. I'm not sure what it is. Here's a cab stand in case you want to pay 20 baht to race back to the BTS. Yeah, I'm still not sure what it is. It's definitely takes up a lot of real estate, but it's all locked up. Or the entrance is on that side soi. Across the way are just some flower shops and different businesses supporting the hospital. I'm not sure what that building is. I'm gonna turn back around. That's just busy Rama 4 at the end, and realistically, this is about as far as you'd want to come down. I'm sure there might be something on the other side of Rama 4, but it would not be easy to walk to from the BTS, that's for sure. And my kind of simple videos or nice easy walks from the train, just in case you don't have wheels. That's the Life building, so that's the main structure on 62 so far. Now this is looking down Soi 8 here on Sukhumvit 62. Doesn't look like there's a whole bunch down there, but I'm gonna walk at least till where that guy is on the bicycle and check it out. Oh, this is cool. What's it called? The greenery. No, the garden on 62. Just plants and pots. And here's another example of taking these 4-story walk-ups and really making them nice. I don't know if I would even want it that nice. I would still want it kind of authentic with all the original wood. I imagine a lot of these places are 100 years old. It's back here without getting hit. And to get our boundaries, that is the hospital. We're on, where are we on? Soi 8, I believe. And I'm not sure what this big, large building is back here. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, the building's empty. I walked in those gates and there was a guard sitting there, and he just said, oh, it's closed, nothing here. So whatever that used to be, big, huge building. And I'm sure not trying to eat donuts, but this lady has some really good looking homemade donuts that I'm sure she made 5 feet away. And there goes a bot bus. You don't see a lot of bot buses around Bangkok. In Pattaya, yeah, 10 baht to ride the bot bus anywhere around town. But back here, I have caught the bot bus on the other side of Rama 4 a few times. I'm just out walking around, and next thing you know, I'm 5 miles further back than I thought. So I'm sitting at a bus stop with a couple of people waiting for a bus to come along, and a bot bus will pull up. Same deal, 10 baht. Took me, in my case, from Rama 4 way down by the dock area all the way, I rode it all the way to the Ekamai BTS, 10 baht. And rather than going back to 62, I'm gonna go down this alley, see what's doing behind the Life building. And if we continue on this alley, it will probably head back towards the BTS. That's the direction we're going. Take a look at this house they're building. It's beautiful. I can hear the, he's trying to attract the workers for some ice cream or something. But yeah, that is gonna be a spectacular house. Make no mistake about it, there is some money being spent around Bangkok. Little street art going on back here. I see Darth Vader. I can't tell who the other guy is. I think he's a football legend. And we're coming up to a T in the road. So I'm gonna go to the left. If I were to go to the right, I'd be back on the main 62. I am going to guess this is Soi 6 now. I think we were on Soi 8, yeah. Where that van is turning. That will take us to Soi 4, where I started the video. I'm not sure if there's a whole bunch down here, but who knows, there might be a building tucked away I need to know about. Okay, this is making sense. I think that large compound of gates and all that I didn't know what it was is part of this, what's it called, the Bangkok Health Clinic? I'm not sure. Looks pretty secure. And now we're making this turn, heading down to Soi 4. There's another beautiful home off to the right. You can see his, whatever this is, barbed security system. It goes for quite a distance, so unless it's a couple of homes, pretty large compound. And I've made my way back up to, I think this is that first restaurant, and there's another little side Soi here, so might as well take a peek. I don't think I'm on 62 anymore, but I don't know. It's another beautiful home. I don't want to be too invasive, just giving you a peek. I'm just going to walk to the end here and see if there's a building on the right or left. If it's just homes, I'll double back. Yeah, just kind of dead-ending down here, and I don't want to upset any of the neighborhood dogs. Who's this guy walking around? I'm going to go back here and take a left. And that's the hospital off in the distance, to let you know the distance off to the left I am. And I thought this was a restaurant or something. Oh, yeah, it still might be, but it's obviously closed up right now. Now, you know what? As I'm peeking through the fence, I see a swimming pool back there. So maybe it's a hotel, or yeah, it looks like a more motel style, but it appears out of business. And I don't think I caught this building. Was that Qualitia? Sukhumvit 62? I think I was over here at that Via building. So let's go see what Qualitia has to offer. And this looks pretty fancy. They look vacant, but just beautiful. 4-story walk-ups. It looks all new construction, but very nice. And as far as me wondering if this was still 62 back here, well, yes, it is. I guess they just built 4 beautiful homes. So it's not so much a complex as just a beautiful fourplex. Now this is a cool building. Look at this. This is just an old school building with a little shop house down below. But imagine if you had that apartment right there with that big, beautiful balcony or open space, or up on the roof up there. These are things you're going to have to get out, walk around, and look for a for rent sign in the window, if that's even possible. Whoever owns that store down below, they possibly live right up there. But in my opinion, anyhow, that would be a pretty nice place to live. And this guy's taken his walk up and tiled the outside of it swimming pool style. Looks really, really cool to me. Okay, so now I'm understanding where I'm at. We're straight ahead is the BTS. And when I first walked up the road, I went up another 200 or 300 feet to those 2 buildings back there. But even though they're tucked away back there, they might still be Soi 62. They might be part of Soi 60. Not positive. I'm going to keep walking straight and make my way back to the BTS in what it appears to be about 100 yards. And this is Soi 4. If I confused myself, I think I said we went from Soi 8 to Soi 6, but I might have called Soi 6 Soi 4. Nope, that was 6. This is soy 4. Winds back around to 62. We went back down that way and took a left and found those 2 smaller buildings back there. And my memory's not so great. Was it the one was the Via and one was the Quality, I think. And this is just those shops. And that is BTS Bangkok at the end there. Now in this little area right by the train, I've walked by a machine shop. The guy's in there busy welding, had the tunes going. To right across the way is Brick Lane Coffee. And right across the way is a beauty shop. Nice little tailor shop. Couple of places with Thai food. And here's the taxi stand. Race you up towards the hospital if you don't want to make the walk in this heat of the day. And we've made our way back to the BTS. Here's a dental clinic. I'm not sure, I think this is a dry cleaning. I think there's a building here on the left. Take a peek. It's a barber shop or a, yeah, barber shop. No, this is some kind of closed business. And you know what I did not see was a 7-Eleven, which is a little unusual. You had those gas stations at the top of 62. Maybe there was a 7-Eleven on the other side. Maybe I'll go over and take a peek what's on the other side of 62. Oh, and this alley we just came up is labeled soy 60/2. So where those Via building was, I guess correct that was probably soy 60. Even though I was exploring 62, I wandered back on 60/2 and probably 60/1 or 60 as well. Here's some Thai food. We're still kind of at the top of 62. And there goes the 10 baht bus. If I were heading back in that direction right now, rather than walking up to the BTS, I'd probably just jump on that bus. It's not air conditioned, but who cares? It's there. You could walk up to the BTS and stand there waiting for 6-7 minutes for it to show up and pay 3 or 4 times as much. Not that that's a big deal, but I'd rather just get moving. And directly on the other side of 62, I believe there's a big night market, or it's a big street food thing tucked away back in there. I see Cafe Amazon, 5-Star Chicken. This is the Bangkok Square. Just all kinds of food happening. And that says the Bangkok College of Technology. Made our way back to the Symphony that was at the beginning of the video. So that is 62 straight ahead. I'm now going to cross over to the other side where that KFC was. And that's the train. That's the top of 62. And this is that shopping center. Well, it's a large gas station. It looks like even buses can pull in here. And off on the other side, that's getting down to another street. Looks like an office complex next door. I'm going to stick with 62 in this video. But a bunch of cool little shacks, I guess I'll call them, or little food shacks. Mostly Thai, noodle box. I see some Japanese food. Yeah, this is really nice. Big car wash, KFC, Subway. It's definitely set up for buses and big rigs, I'd guess. Who knows? They got to fill these different buses running all over Thailand out of, say, Ekamai bus station. They have to fill them up somewhere. Although a lot of these buses, the fancy air-conditioned buses running up and down Sukhumvit, a lot of them are now electric. Or they're electric, I meant to say. I don't know why I said electric. I think I'm getting a little hot. So thank you so much for checking out this little look around Sukhumvit Soy 62 in the Bangkok area. And consider it if you're thinking about moving way up to Bering or Udamsuk. Yeah, check this area out. If it's a little bit closer to downtown, it might fit your needs. It's not super exciting. You saw it. It's on Sukhumvit, you'll pretty much have everything you need. From here, you'd have to go down to Soy 50 in the En-Nude area to do your grocery shopping, unless there's something I missed. Down here on 62, there wasn't a whole lot. But that might suit your needs just fine. So thanks so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't, and have a great afternoon.